just want to clarify. So because President Obama has declared war on ISIS in so many words, he said he wanted, to eradicate the world of them, but obviously you don't believe he's doing enough.
No, I don't, because he's responsible for ISIS. He pulled our troops out of Iraq when our general said, "Don't do this; it's going to create a power vacuum," and which it did. And now we have ISIS, and we have the problem in Libya because of the president's policies towards Libya and the bombing of Libya and the fall of Omar Gaddafi and leaving a power vacuum. And now you have ISIS. But what we've got to do in this country, Gretchen, is we have to stop allowing the immigration of Muslims into this country who come from countries that have active terrorist cells. So I'm calling for the halt to all immigration of Muslims to this country if they come from a country that has Islamic terrorist cells in those countries.
Reverend, how do we know if they are actually terrorists or not?
You don't. You're just going to have to say you don't come. And you just can't allow people to keep coming from these countries that are going to bring terrorism into this nation. So you're going to have to just say, we're going to halt immigration until ISIS is defeated. And if we don't do this, Gretchen, we're going to have a huge problem in this country, just like what we're seeing right now in Minnesota.
I know. And that's my home state. And that started with the Christians in Minnesota, bringing them in and taking care of them over the last couple of decades. I mean, I'm very familiar with that story. I'm just wondering, Reverend, if we're going to run into difficulty with discrimination if we do something as drastic as what you're suggesting.
Of course you're going to have people calling that this is discrimination, but Gretchen, this is a war. And when you're in a war, you're going to have to discriminate if you're going to win the war. If we're just going to have these policies where we have a statement coming out from the White House saying we condemn this, well, we've got to condemn it, but we've got to go after them. And Gretchen, you're just going to have to take them out and kill them.
Okay, so what do you plan to do?
We're going to have to stop allowing them to come into this country.
Well, Reverend Grant,